I'm back. I had fettuccine.
It's I-95, the home of rock and roll. Like I gave you the warning that the song was going to be over.
Yeah.
Leonard Skinner's Saturday Night Special here. I-95, Ethan and Lou.
Check out that squirrel behind you.
Where?
How about that for an attention span?
Where's that?
We're looking at squirrels in the tree right outside.
Hey, dude! We should name it.
There's so much wildlife outside of the radio station. You ever
Larry
notice
the Squirrel.
Larry the squirrel.
Yeah.
I haven't named my rabbits yet. I'm not going to name the squirrel.
Okay.
All right, cool. But enough
look.
about the wildlife.
I just want you folks to hang in there for just a second. I want to talk about just banks for a second, okay? I have two banks.
Mm-hmm.
One is Union Savings Bank. The other one I'm not going to name. All I want to do is make a deposit into the bank I'm not going to name.
Okay.
I can't find a bank. I went to a branch yesterday. No. It's not
No.
open. You got to do this finagling on the machine about putting checks in. And the bank, that specific bank, left New Fairfield. They closed the branch down, went away.
I'm a Union Savings guy.
Yeah. So Union Savings is the way to go. It's a local community bank that's been here for over a century. It's about their people, their knowledge, experience, dedication. It makes Union Savings Bank different from other community banks. Union Savings Bank has all the products big banks do, but they know your name. They care about your family, what's going on in your life. Union Savings Bank continually embraces the latest technologies and sophisticated banking products to help you bank with ease no matter where you are. You're a Union Savings guy.
Yeah.
I have my mortgage, my equity credit line, and a savings account there.
Let's not forget the lollipops.
And the lollipop, yes. So, when you open a checking account at Union Savings Bank, you can get up to $150 too. Access to digital tools designed to make banking safe. You receive a contactless debit card, and it's just easy to bank there. Union Savings Bank, they're more than a bank. They're your neighbor, and they are member FDIC, UnionSavings.com.
All right, buddy. Coming up, we're going to have some bad news about COVID masks for you.
Bad news?
Yeah, ish.
All right. As Lou said, right after traffic. By the way, it's going to be cloudy 81 today. Good morning, Kelly.
Also, I want to hit these Connecticut State Police statistics also. Statistics.
Not Pembroke. It's Pembroke.
How do you say it? How do you pronounce it? Pembroke?
Pembroke, not Pembroke.
I like
Spell
to go,
Pembroke.
I like to go with broke. I like to spell things the way they're spelled. That's why I say rendezvous.
That's because you're a freak.
I don't rendezvous. I rendezvous. You know? We'll rendezvous on the beach. Tickle each other's nipples. All right?
Thanks, Kel.
So Connecticut nurses complaining basically about having to re-wear masks, and they think this has contributed to this to COVID spike.
What, they don't have enough PPE?
They don't have the PPE. You were saying PPP for a while.
Well, why don't you just keep bringing that up? That's the second time you brought it up.
Well, I felt like
I've learned my lesson.
once you started with the multiple P's, you couldn't stop.
Yeah, I know.
You know, sometimes that happens.
It's a momentum issue.
Yeah, but that could be biting. You know, I'm thinking about going full noodle head on this one.
Okay, what does that mean?
Instead of just wearing a mask, I want to wear a full hazmat suit wherever I go.
All right, that's going to attract some attention.
Yeah. I want to send a message.
But you'll be safe.
Yeah. I mean, you're just like, you're saying, here I am.
Yeah.
Here I am, world. Look at me.
Right.
And don't get any of your juices on me.
Okay.
Plus, it's also like the end of E.T. Remember, those guys are all wearing the hazmat suits chasing the kids?
Yeah.
Some interesting information, statistics out of the Connecticut State Police Department. You ready for this?
Hit me.
They responded to less calls for service and fewer motor vehicle accidents during Labor Day weekend this year compared to 2019. Does that surprise you?
No, that does not surprise me.
Why?
Because there aren't as many people out?
I feel like there is. I feel like there's more for some reason. Like people are being almost like spiteful. Like I'm going out and there's nothing that can be done about it.
Do you have any statistics?
The number's still not low. While it's down from last year, they responded to 6,315 calls for service. What? People are partying.
That's ponderous.
It is ponderous. You know what I never understood? Why do they release, like this always happens ahead of a holiday weekend? They tell you where, like, the DUI traps are going to be.
Right.
So it's just like, hey, you know, if you want to drink and drive, just avoid these places. That's what I hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about what I'm saying?
I think it's supposed to curb your enthusiasm for drinking copious amounts of alcohol because you know they're going to be out.
Yeah.
That's, I think, what it is supposed to represent. But I see your point.
Yeah. They don't want you driving around,
Right.
Drunk like Louis in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Whatever that is.
During the same time frame last year, troopers responded to 7,000 calls for service. Troopers responded to 424 crashes. So some big numbers. It's not down that much. It's down. That's good.
Yeah.
But if you're saying, I guess I would take your reasoning for probably, what you're saying is probably the best reason as to why the numbers were down.
Right.
Because we're not getting less crazy
No.
as a society. We're getting crazier.
Yeah, it's a proven fact.
Everywhere I look, like the more people are able to digest the things that I say and don't blink, that's a test right there.
Right.
That tells me, people are crazy. Because I know how nuts I am.
Yeah, you're pretty crazy. I think it's a diversion from the COVID and the pandemic and having to stay inside and obeying the rules. People go nuts.
I would agree with that.
Nuts, I tell you.
You want
Some people.
anything to distract you from
Right.
the reality of the world
Correct.
around you.
Yes.
Which no matter what you believe about, whether it's COVID or social issues or football, I don't care what the issue is. No matter what you believe, you can look around and go, things weren't as good as they were 6 months ago, 18 months ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I think we could all agree on that one, right?
You know what drives me crazy?
Huh.
Really crazy? Going to a bank to make a deposit and it's closed. And there's no window.
Well, that's why you got Union Savings Bank.
Exactly.
There you go,
Yeah,
bud.
we've gone full circle.
Full circle.
Cloudy 81 today, Ethan and Lou, I-95. Thanks for checking us out.
Thanks, Johnny. Happy Wednesday. Kent's checking in.
Who's checking in?
Wonderful Wednesday. I forgot it was Wednesday. It's roll out with your pole out Wednesday.
No, it's not a rollout.
Swing out with your thing out Wednesday. It's a skies not out, thighs out Wednesday. Because what are we looking at? Rain today? That's depressing. And I got a battery light on in my car. I'm going to say something. You're all going to look at me funny. I don't know what that means. If the battery's no good, why is the car running? So the battery's dying. Is that what my car is telling me?
You haven't checked it out yet?
It just came on yesterday.
Want some advice?
I'm going to go today. I already told Erica.
But I would just go down to Lang's and just ask them if they could tell them what it...
Switch it out?
Well, no, just what does it mean? Does it mean the battery...
I don't know what it means. I think it means the battery's dying. WAP Wednesday, says Johnny. But for the song, not the Italian bashing.
Are we on Facebook again?
We are on Facebook Live.
Okay, great.
Oh, here we go with Ken. Ken, you had to bring that up. Here we go. I know Ken wants to know. And wait, Ken, are you the guy from Mahopac, right? Mahopac or Mahopac, he says. It's Mahopac, right? We learned that.
I'm not saying Mahopac.
I won't say it either.
Not going to say it. Never going to say it.
And then they can't even agree on Carmel or
Carmel.
Carmel.
It's Carmel out in California. It's Carmel here.
Over there. It's just so a confusing thing. I grew up in Brewster. I worked for the town of Southeast. I still can't tell you. I can't explain. I know what it is, the division, the difference between Brewster, Southeast, and the village of Brewster, but I can't explain it to anybody. So I don't know how these Mahopac, Mahopac people do it their entire lives.
Right.
It's all day with this. That they got to worry about how to pronounce it. Here's an idea. Who cares?
Pronounce it any way you want. It's not going anywhere.
I don't like these guys that, people will call me Lou, Louie, Louis,
Right.
Luigi.
Yeah.
My mom calls me Sonny. Do you know? I don't care. I don't care what anyone calls me. You understand? But some of these guys, I had this friend that if you shorten his name, he gets all bent out of shape. It's I had to tell him, this is not in your best interest to waste your time on this. It's just my advice.
Right. Hey,
You
how
can
you
take
doing,
it or
Larry?
leave it.
That's Lawrence. Larry Lawrence.
Right.
How you doing, Larry?
Like I call you Friar Tuck,
Right.
Alfred Butts,
Uh-huh.
Alfred J. Butts,
Right.
the Cooker, Big Zen, Big Hawaii, Jimmy, everything.
Yeah.
You care?
No.
Nobody cares.
Not at all.
Oh, Ken, that's right. Ken's the town supervisor. You're the one that we had on to clarify this whole pronunciation thing. You remember that?
Yeah.
When we had Ken on, it was a couple of years ago.
Sure do.
Welcome back, Ken. It's good to see you joining us here. Emphasis on the ho, just not right, says Michelle. I poured it in Mayapack a little bit.
I bet you have.
And Carmel, whatever.
Carmel, yeah.
You know, there used to be a bar we used to go to. Some of my friends are on here, from high school, college age type friends.
Yeah, yeah.
What was that bar we used to go to in Croton Falls? Tracks. You guys remember that? Anybody remember that? Used to get whacked out of the mind on a Friday.
Whacked out, okay. Whacked out of mind.
Because it became boring going to all our same bars
Yeah,
all the time. You know, when you go all the time.
Right.
Being Norm's, Tom and Jerry's, O'Connor's, Kelly's. It's like, all right, we got to take a break, go somewhere else every once in a while.
I hear you.
So we go up to Croton Falls and cause all sorts of trouble up there. The names always changed on that location. They did. You're right. But it stayed Tracks for a little while. Tiny little place. Mm-hmm. And Brewster people don't just go somewhere with 2 people. We go with 55 people. Mm-hmm. So when we come...
Unnecessary.
It really is, because it's just overwhelming for wherever the folks are that we're going to.
Right.
It's like, why are all these people from the same town piling into this place out of nowhere? You think that doesn't cause trouble?
It does cause trouble.
100% of the time.
Especially you unruly Brewster people.
There is something wrong with us. And I think everybody from Brewster's willing to admit it.
1 minute, I have another live read.
Okay. You
Blue
sure it's
sky.
you or not me?
No, it's me.
You or not me. Look, think about those options for a second. You or not me. How dumb is that?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I can't get my brain piece together today.
Well, great. Neither can I, so that makes quite a pair.
I got it. Quite a pair.
Buy it.
I got to pull myself together today. I got to get some work done. I got to get the car fixed. I got to work out. I got to eat a turkey sandwich.
You got a lot to do.
I went over and saw Jose yesterday at Taco Bachi. He chefed it up.
Holy
Him and Asauda
tacos.
chefed it up for me. I had a chorizo taco special with all the fixings.
It's I-95. Home of rock and roll, I95rock.com. Ramble on from Zeppelin, 7:34 right now.
That's right.
Remember, it's Wednesday.
It is.
okay?
It is Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday.
It's looking like rain today.
We're looking cloudy today, rain tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yankees and Mets suck ass. We'll get to that coming up.
That's it. Update there.
We got another live and local after 8 o'clock. We got a second round of missed headlines. A lot going
A
on.
lot of show left.
Yeah.
Ethan Carey here. I want to tell you about Blue Sky Behavioral Health if you're having some issues. Like you're in a bad mood every single day. You're down, depressed. Maybe it's time to reach out to Blue Sky at blueskyrecovery.com and schedule a consultation. There's no requirements. It doesn't cost you anything to go in, at least to talk to someone about what Blue Sky can do for you. Blue Sky Behavioral Health provides professional counseling for individuals suffering from PTSD, anxiety, depression, personality disorders, and addiction issues as well. Plus, they offer this enhanced treatment program. This is where clients are provided a furnished rental apartment so they can attend daily clinical and life coaching programs for the treatment of mental health issues or addiction disorders. Do something for yourself this year. Reach out to Blue Sky Recovery to set up your free consultation appointment. The number 888-822-7348, or go online. Go on
the line.
or click on blueskyrecovery.com. Everything they do and what they can do for you is on their website.
You want to hit him with www.
No, I don't want to. Thanks for bringing that back. You know what? It caught me by surprise.
It's part of our Bringing It Back World Wide Web series.
Right. 7:35. Here's your I-95 right now. Traffic update. Good morning, Kelly.
Morning, Phil. Morning, Marky. Billy. Have a wrap, no sandwich. All right. I got to find this friggin' story. I got a portion of it. I want the full story. They're saying the Sturgis motorcycle rally contributed to a COVID outbreak.
Oh, yeah.
You don't say. You don't say. Could you go to that? Could you envision? My grandfather used to go to the Sturgis rally, but he was just a bike enthusiast, and he was one of these guys that could just talk to anybody, kind of blend in. But it's like every biker gang in the world descends on that place. Would you feel comfortable just going there with your wife as a tourist?
Look, here's where I'm comfortable. If I get together with one, maybe another couple. 6 max.
Right.
So no.
I'm with you. Now, if I said that to Erica, she'd be like, well, you're putting negativity out into the world and attracting that some biker, you're going to get caught in the crossfire of a biker gang war. And I said, well, that's where I would say, well, it's worth the consideration. It's worth the conversation.
What's worth the conversation?
I'm just having a hypothetical situation where she wants to go to the Sturgis motorcycle rally.
No, she doesn't.
I'm just saying it as a hypothetical. I would immediately say, there's some factors that I think we need to consider here.
You don't have a motorcycle.
And she would accuse me of pushing negativity out into the world that will come back to me.
Well, then so be it.
Right. I just think sometimes we got to discuss these things. You know what I'm saying?
All right, thanks, Jay. 7:37. Let's check sports.
Yeah, the Yankees lose 2-1 to the Blue Jays in Buffalo because, they suck and all. It's been 5 straight that they've dropped. GM Brian Cashman is trying to fire up the club. Manager Aaron Boone says Cashman delivered a positive message to the players before last night's game against the Jays, and apparently that didn't work. 3 Mets pitchers combined to give up 14 hits and 11 runs in an 11-2 loss to the Orioles.
Way to go, pitchers.
That's a good one. Way to go, pitchers. The Red Sox beat the Phillies 5-2 in the nightcap of a doubleheader in Philly. The Phillies walked off the Red Sox 6-5 in the opener of a doubleheader. If you play a doubleheader and you split, do you feel like, what did I just waste the last 16 hours of my life doing? What a waste.
Yeah.
Miami Heat, they're on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Miami eliminated the Bucks with a 103-94 win in Game 5 of the East semifinal in Orlando. That's your check on sports. Did I tell you about my softball game when we were away on the weekend?
I didn't.
I was very upset. I still went 3 for 5 because, I can rake. I'm a big hitter in the box, but I was gritting my teeth, swinging for the fences.
Sure you are.
It just didn't work out the way
So you were 3 for 5.
I had envisioned.
Singles, doubles?
2 singles and a double.
Right.
But it should have easily been 5 home runs.
Did any of your joints collapse while you were running the bases?
Absolutely. And you know what I appreciate is a giant hole in the outfield when I'm trying to field.
Oh, that'll hurt you.
Wow! That's your check on my softball game.
Okay, great. I'm glad you brought that up.
You got it.
Here's a check on weather. Cloudy, 81 today. Cloudy thunderstorms tomorrow, 75. And partly sunny on Friday, 73. In the greater Danbury area right now, it's 67 degrees. Losing Lou here.
Billy, I'm not saying... Billy's over here telling me bikers are the best tippers in the world.
I believe that.
I don't doubt that.
I believe that.
But I'm not bartending. It's just a hypothetical situation. She wants to go. I bring up, maybe we should consider some things.
Yeah.
And she says I'm being negative and putting negativity out into the world.
See, here's the thing. You're
come back to
voicing your opinion. Okay?
Right.
And if you don't go with what the lady wants to do, you're a piece of shit. Am I not correct?
You're right. You're a human piece of shit. I just like cooling it. If that.
So what do you want to? I could do anything you want to do.
That's
Your decision. Go ahead.
That's the way you're supposed to live it. You're supposed to go. All right.
But I'm tired. I don't want to have that conversation anymore.
Well, I've been.
That's why men and women get divorced.
You're getting deep on me, haven't
you? No one wants to give.
Right.
You're set in your ways. This is what you're going to do. She doesn't like it. and you keep doing what you want to do and she doesn't like to do, bing, you're in divorce court.
Well, bing. Well, I have started giving up on my opinion because it gets me nowhere.
Exactly.
There are certain exceptions. I cannot help myself. When we were in Mystic, this drove me nuts. We get out of the car, and right away I knew I was fucked.
Why?
That this is a full shopping situation.
Oh.
There is nothing here for me to do. And she's going to leave me with the kids and go in with her mom. So it's not like I can even go park my ass in a bar
Right.
and just say, come get me when you're done.
Okay.
So now I'm just standing on the street like a fucking moron, holding the kids' hands, looking at the sky, looking at the bridge, looking at the people.
How long were they shopping?
Too long. 40 minutes is too long.
Yeah.
You know, in one store. And they came out with spices. I said, what are we going to do with these? I mean,
I made it very clear to my wife.
Shopping is out.
Shopping while we're on vacation is not my idea of a vacation.
Well, she didn't plan it. So I really didn't have a leg to stand on, like, unless she did and I didn't know it. I didn't see it coming.
Don't ever go to Cape May.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause when I got out in the car, I hadn't been to Mystic since I was 11. I've driven through it, but I didn't realize that it was just shopping. So I couldn't get into that pizza place fast enough. So like, oh, can we please have,
Right.
some bad pizza and a
And
beer?
no shopping? God, I hate that.
Phil, I saw that came through. I'll check it. Thank you for that heads up, and I'll get that information to the people who need it. Michelle, the place that I went to is awesome. This past weekend, Club Getaways, phenomenal. Such a good time. You like activities? You don't like activities? You like chilling by the lake? You know, they have a
See, I
theme
would get
party.
yelled at there, too. Because, Mindy, she likes to be around people all the time. And she loves activities.
You would want to chill in the front porch of the cabin every once in a while.
Yeah, well, no. Most of the time. That's why I'll never go there.
Well, you could do like... no, you need to go.
But
You would've-
I would be chastised for not wanting to participate in stuff.
You would have loved Bloody Mary Bingo. That you would have dug that because it was just music. You have a cocktail.
Yeah.
Everybody's singing. Who's dancing? There's butt cheeks everywhere.
What are we singing?
You name it.
Owner of a Lonely Heart? Yeah.
Most of the songs were I-95 type songs.
Ah,
And they're playing the Beach Boys and stuff. You know, like.
wouldn't it be nice?
But the butt cheeks, my friend. You know.
But then, if you're with your lady and you're looking at other women's butt cheeks, then you get, smacked across the head.
No, you got to change your plan. Now I point the butt cheeks out to her. I go, look at that. Look at those candid yams over there. And then she says, "You're a disgusting pig animal."
Right.
We have a laugh. We move on with our lives.
That's right. No one likes you.
You guys got a real show here today. We got in depth. Ethan seems a little frustrated. Please no one tell Mindy about this. She often will not catch any of our
She
programming.
hasn't listened to this radio station since 1982.
I know, but you said some things today that somebody might want to pass along to her.
Yeah, there's nobody's going to pass it. No, nobody's going to pass it along.
This was fun, guys. Very personal.
Blast.
Very
It was a
weird.
blast.
Talk to you later.
Yeah.